Hello everyone and welcome to the final press conference of the 45th Chess Olympiad in Budapest. And we have here the members of the winning teams of India, which triumphed the Olympiad and won both in the open and in the women's section. Thank you. So we have here with us today board 1 of the open team, Gukesh. Then we have board 3, Arjun Erigaisi. Next to him, we have Divya Deshmukh, board 3 of the women's team. The top board of the women's team, Harika Dronavalli. Then we have Srinath Narayanan, the captain of the open team. And we have Abhijit Kunte, the captain of the women's team. Welcome, and well, amazing result. You just rocked the chess world with this result. And first of all, can you just share your emotions with us? What do you feel right now? Maybe we can start with Gukesh.
Yeah, thank you. It was a very nice experience for me personally and for the team. I'm super happy with how I played and how we played together as a team. Right now I just feel a bit tired since the adrenaline is down, but I'm super happy with how things went, and this was basically a dream. Yeah.
It's so nice to see you smiling, because usually we see you serious at the board. And I also want to mention that 3 players seated here also got gold in their respective boards. Gukesh gold on board 1 of the open section, Arjun Erigaisi gold on board 3 of the open section, Divya Deshmukh gold on board 3 of the women's section, and we also have Vantika Agrawal, who is not here with us now, but she also got gold on the 4th board of the women's section. Amazing result. Arjun, how do you feel right now?
Yeah, I'm super happy about the way the whole team played, and I'm also happy about my individual result, and also the women's team, they did very, very well, especially Divya and Vantika, and I'm just very happy, that's all.
Divya, you're just 17 years old, and you pushed your team forward. You got gold on your board. What are your emotions?
I'm not 17, I'm 18.
Okay, a little bit older than I thought, already 18.
I'm feeling quite good. It started off quite well, but then in the middle it got a bit tough and we had a few setbacks, but I'm really proud of how my team and I handled it and how we fought back with resilience, and now we're finally here with the gold medal. And yes, I feel quite overwhelmed with emotions, and I'm really happy. I think I had a good performance here, and I'm really proud of all my teammates.
Harika, this time you managed to improve on the bronze from the previous Olympiad. So how does it feel to lead a winning team?
Definitely for me, it's much more emotional than all these people. I've been playing from 20 years to see gold medal, and I'm glad that finally I saw it, India being on the podium. So I'm extremely happy and proud of the girls. Youngsters came up in the team and they did extremely well. And I'm also okay, maybe my result is not satisfactory, but definitely I think team gold just made me forget everything, and I'm really proud of our team, and I'm glad that we managed to come back strongly after setback.
Well, let's hear a little bit from the captain's perspective. Srinath, how was it for you? What was your role? Your team was just completely rocking, the tournament. So did you really give him a lot of advice, or just sit back and watch how it all went through?
I don't have to give them a lot of advice. They're professionals. They've been there and they know what they are doing. So yeah, it was some chess preparation, some a little bit of bringing them together, but mostly just sitting back, watching them flow.
Abhijit, and for you, which match was the most difficult and which was the best?
I think the last 2 rounds became very crucial because last year also, last Olympiad also we were winning 7 out of 7 and then we drew 8th round, lost 9th round. We were 1.5 points down by the end of 9th round and in the 11th round we were winning and we had almost identical result in the first 10 rounds. And the last round we had to win. So there was a lot of pressure, but I think the experience of Chennai Olympiad helped and team managed it very beautifully and we scored 3.5 victory in the final round. I think that was a very satisfactory result that we learned and I think it was bound to happen that we had to win gold in Hungary to both the teams and both the teams won bronze in Chennai. But I am very happy for the team. Divya and Vantika played extremely well, making sure that one of them used to win every important game. Vaishali got some setback towards the end. Harika was solid on the board one and we had Tania who gave us a very good start. So I think whole the team, it was not a problem whom to field because everybody was in good form. So I was very happy with the team and I think they deserve the gold medal. I must also thank our 2 seconds, Grandmaster Swams Mishra and Arjun Kalyan, who worked tirelessly for this entire event. And I think all credit goes to them. Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have questions from the journalists? If somebody wants to ask a question, please raise your hands. We'll have the microphones and you can ask whatever you want from the winners. If not yet, then you may think a little bit about your questions. And I want to ask you about the team celebrations. Did you manage already to celebrate? What were you doing between the end of the round when you knew that you're now the champions and till now? Because quite a few hours have passed. I see that Harika is smiling, so maybe you can answer this.
Because we didn't get to celebrate yet. So we went to embassy basically and we had like a felicitation and all, but just after the game we still didn't get to relax and enjoy still, but hopefully after the closing.
And what are you planning to do after the closing? Some great celebration? Gukesh, you're smiling now, so maybe you know.
Yeah, we have some plans, but I think we'll keep it a mystery for now.
Maybe you can see the photos. Yeah?
So maybe we'll see the photos later. Arjun, I want to ask you about your fantastic performance in this event. Not only you won the gold on your board, but also you picked up quite a lot of rating points, and now you actually, in the next rating list, you will overcome Caruana, I think, and become number 3 in the world. So what do you think about this and which emotions it brings you?
Yeah, I actually had a shaky start. In the very first round, I went for an extremely dubious sacrifice. And yeah, I didn't know how I would follow up after that. But starting from game 2 and especially 3, my games were very smooth and clinical, most of them. And so I'm happy about the quality. And it actually reminds me of the 22 Olympiad in Chennai, where I crossed 2700 for the first time. And now I'm close to 2800.
Yeah, you're like 2 points short, I think, 2-3 points short of 2800. So it would be an amazing achievement once you reach it. And of course, we all wish you to reach it very soon. Do we still have some questions from the... Oh, great. So please, but first wait for the microphone.
Sure. I have...
Yeah, I think...
Work?
Yes, it does.
Okay, thank you. So I have a question to Gukesh. First of all, congratulations, of course. Very good performance. So a question is, how do you assess your chances in the World Championship match against Ding? You have played an outstanding tournament here in Budapest during the Chess Olympiad. Ding, not so much. So how do you evaluate it afterwards?
I think it's pretty clear that we both are strong players and we belong at the top. No point in making predictions right now. My approach will be simple, just to go there, prepare hard and play hard. Just play every game with the same energy, and if I keep doing the right things and be in the right mental state, I think I have fair chances.
Thank you very much.
Do we have more questions? Please raise your hand. Okay. Susan.
Yes, hi. Congratulations, first of all, to both Indian teams. Welcome to my home city, and I hope you're living with great memories. I have a question to both first boards. First, Gukesh, congratulations, obviously, you played amazing. But with that said, I was wondering, in this last round, I happened to be near your board, and after you played d4, you were walking up and down. You reminded me of Garry Kasparov as he used to do it sometimes. What was in your head at that point after you played d4?
After he played, d4, yeah. Okay, it was clear that I was pressing really hard from the start. And okay, when I played d4, it was just over at that point. And it's not something new that I have done. I've always done this walking around thing. I mean, for at least a couple of years. So it's I just feel better, and it feels like I'm in control when I walk around the board. Yeah, at that point, chess-wise, I was just very happy with the game, very happy with the whole performance, and really happy with what the team did and where we ended up. So overall, as I said, it was just a dream these 2 weeks in Budapest.
I'm glad to hear, especially in Budapest.
Yeah.
And Harika, I know you're a mother just like me, and it's not simple to combine being a mother and a high-level chess player. How do you do it?
I should say it's hard. It's definitely harder. People thought that playing with pregnancy was really big, but I don't think so. I think it came out that's what I do. I play chess. But actually it's harder once the baby is out and, to be a mother and also to be a player. It's been hard, but I'm trying to balance both. I think somewhere my goals are motivating me to work hard, and also it's helping to motivate me that if I'm staying far away from her, at least I make it worth it. So that's what keeps me going.
Well done. Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have more questions? Yes, please.
Hello. Congratulations to everyone. Question for the captains that it's almost midnight in India, but looks like Indian chess is awakening. Today is a great day. So questions for the captains like, what does this mean for Indian chess?
I think it's a big day. I played my first Olympiad in '98, and I think we finished something about 35th, 36th. And from there, I can see that we are number one, and with such a dominating fashion that they scored 21 points out of 22. So I think that's a big leap. And if we see the age of the players, they all are very young. So I think it's a clear statement that India is going to be there for a long time. So I look forward for a very nice and bright future for Indian chess.
Thank you. And Shreya?
Well, I think Abhijit answered it in a pretty comprehensive way. We have always known the potential that we have. We have seen this potential growing up. I think in the last 10 years or so, all these players who played, who have won gold medals, who have been winning games, we have been seeing them as young kids with immense potential. And now it's nice to see that they've also shown what they're capable of against the best in the world, and in such a comprehensive way.
Thank you. And next question comes from this side.
Sure. I actually have two questions. I'll ask the first to Divya. I wanted to ask, in terms of rating milestone in this tournament, you hit 2,500, which is obviously quite a large milestone in live rating for GM purposes, and you also are now the #1 rated girl in the world. So out of the accomplishments that you received in this tournament, the rating milestone, #1 girl in the world, and the Olympiad gold medal, which of those do you consider to be the kind of crowning achievement, the one you're most proud of personally?
I think it's a tie between Olympiad gold for India and Olympiad gold for me. I think the rating, it can be achieved anytime, but I think I would say the Olympiad gold for India. It makes me the most proud.
Sure, thank you. And in a similar vein, I have another question to Gukesh, which is, you know, earlier this year, you won the candidates and you'll be playing the World Championship match later this year. In this tournament, you had an absolutely fantastic performance, which by my calculation is the second highest performance in a tournament in chess history. Only Fabi's Sinkfeld is higher. And yeah, likewise, I wanted to ask, like, out of the gold, out of that tournament performance rating, out of the candidates, what do you consider to be like your most proud achievement so far this year?
I mean, this was like a very, very special win for me, especially since we were so close the last time, and I had a personal debt to pay back, and
just a tour of, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, I think I could say last time we didn't win gold because of my mistake, and now I think I've proved. I've proved that that was just an accident, and I'm capable of more. But yeah, so in that way, the Olympiad win for India is like very, very special for my country and for me very personally. But it really can't be compared to the candidates, which is just like, I guess in a team competition sense, it's like it's a huge thing, but candidates is still for me the biggest achievement till now.
Thank you both. Thanks.
Do we have any more questions? Yes, please.
Yes, I'm Daim Shabazz of the Chess Drum, United States. And first of all, congratulations to both the Open women's team. My question is directed to Arjun Erigaisi. You made some comments about lack of invitations and saying that it was justified because your rating was not that standard, but certainly it is now. How do you see your future in terms of the invitations, and which tournaments would you like to play in going forward?
Yeah, I already imagine a 2025 with basically only closed tournaments, like WIC, and I have a few more planned up. And yeah, I'm quite excited. This will be my probably the first year where I'll be facing elite opposition all the time. So I'm quite looking forward to that, and I hope to do well against them as well.
All the best.
Thank you.
Do you have more questions? Yes, please, but yeah, take the microphone. Okay.
Very shortly, yeah. Jürgen Boskamp from Schach Aktiv. My question goes to Mr. Kunte. Humpy Koneru was for a long time the best player in India, and I'm wondering that she don't play. And could you explain a little bit what's happening? Some insight why she can't play? Or?
Because of some personal reasons, she could not participate in the tournaments because of the family reasons. And I think she's still the top player of India, and she played in the last Asian Games for India and last Olympiad as well.
The closing ceremony of the tournament is going to start very soon, so I will have the last call for questions. And if we don't have any more questions, because I don't see any raised hands, then we congratulate once again our players and the captains with this amazing, absolutely amazing achievement. And
thank you.
And let you have your moment of glory now during the award ceremony, which starts in just 10 minutes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.